What's going on, guys, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die single player. So today I thought I would just hop in, work on our castle a little bit. I didn't really gather any materials because I was just about to go gather when an airdrop dropped. So I'm just going to go run grab the airdrop, and then I'm going to gather off camera real quick for the finishing touches on our castle. It's going to be a whole lot of metal, a whole lot of concrete, a whole lot of work, but I just kind of want to get it done. Multiplayer is still happening. It's just kind of on a delay right now because we always have conflicting schedules, and it's just really hard to get everybody together to do that kind of stuff. So unfortunately, we had to just postpone it until, I believe, tomorrow we're supposed to be recording, which means it should be posted on Thursday. But obviously, don't quote me on that because we really don't know what happens. You know, things always come around. There's always something that might pop up and might prevent us from playing at that said moment. So, but if you want to look forward to a day, Thursday is the day for another multiplayer session thingy majigger. I kind of want to start doing a little bit more single player here and there, maybe like switch off single player and multiplayer like every other day kind of thing, because I kind of miss just like talking to the microphone and talking about stuff with you guys and just building and like adding to the base and that kind of stuff, just having fun. You know what I mean? I haven't done this in a while. I started doing it with The Long Dark, and I remember how much I missed doing single player stuff. And now with H1Z1, I'm not really doing anything single player, but I kind of want to get into doing some more single player stuff with H1Z1 as well. So I don't want to break my legs. That's my issue, but zombies are closing in. So here we go. All right, we're good. I kind of lost track of where it landed, but I think it's just in this direction, I would hope. Like I said, though, I'm gonna start indulging myself in a mixture of single and multiplayer, and hopefully you guys watch and or like both of single player and multiplayer. You guys can let me know down below in the comments if you prefer one or the other, and I'll try and help you out as best as possible. But today, like I said, I want to finish a large portion of the castle. And the only way we're going to be able to do that is trying to get the farms going. I remember in the last single player session, I fucked up making farms. You have to like stand in a certain direction to use the hoe or whatever, and that's the only way to do it. And I didn't do that, and a lot of people were getting very angry at me, but, you know, sometimes when you're not thinking and you're talking instead of thinking, you miss things. I probably am missing where this airdrop is right now as I speak of this. Are those things like eating something? Did you see that? Those zombies over there were very interested in eating, what is that, a pig? Or pig. What did the pig ever do to you, zombies? Doesn't seem to me like I see this airdrop anywhere. I don't think I'm having any luck, really. It should be, like, in this area, right? I think this is, I mean, I kind of got lost when I went up on that little hill, but I shouldn't be too crazy lost, right? And I'm so not used to having a ton of food and water as well. Multiplayer, you have to kind of split what you have, and it leads to people like starving and stuff like that. So it's a good relief, you know. I really don't see the airdrop absolutely anywhere, so I'm just gonna head home and gather up a whole bunch of stuff, and I will see you guys at the castle. So I've been going for about 2 days now worth. I went through a shit ton of gasoline. And I grabbed up some of those little rebar things over in the shitty biome over here. And I just smelted them down and got, whoa, what did I just do? Got a whole bunch of iron and made a ton of rebar frames. And at the same time, I also grabbed the gravel with those little cinder blocks. And so here we are. I boiled a little bit more water because I was running low on food and that kind of stuff. Food isn't really too big of an issue. I just started eating cans and stuff, and it really wasn't too bad. So, that being said, as soon as I was ready to record and start building again, the world just decided to drop another frickin' airdrop. And if I miss this one, I'm going to be pretty heated with myself. So I'm going to make sure that I keep my aimer pretty much perfectly where that shit landed. Right there. Okay. Awesome. And let's go ahead and just slap a beer. Slap a beer down and just keep running. We're going to get there. We're going to get this one. There's no way we're not. I definitely want to get this airdrop. I'm hoping that maybe we get something that we don't have already, but I highly doubt it. We did get a lot of airdrops in the past. I'm not sure, though, of how many. I know it's been a while since we've really done any single player, so that being said, I really don't know how many airdrops we've gotten, but I'm pretty sure we have the SMG schematics. I'm pretty sure we have the Magnum schematics. I think the best thing for us right now is maybe to get a food airdrop or something with a little bit of ammo, or maybe the med pack airdrop, one or the other. I'm not completely sure which one's going to be the best for us, but we don't have... Okay, I actually see this airdrop. We actually found this one. Am I heading in a direction I've never been? No, I've been in this direction before. Okay. Let's see how the Sledgehammer's doing with the melee damages. I'm not really sure. I haven't really used it. Got a really heavy swing. Oh, wow, okay. That does do a good chunk of damage. Not a bad weapon to use. I'm not really a fan of the crossbows, so I usually don't use them very often. Okay, that's a find. Didn't we already find a full SMG before? Did I store it somewhere? I think we've already found a full SMG before. That's going to drop on the ground, I'm pretty sure, but I hear a zombie. Okay, it's not even close. Okay, we got to drop some shit. Drop the coal. I was just using that for smelting. Got the extra glass jars that I didn't fill water with. I would totally drop the jars of honey, but I love jars of honey. They're so useful. Already known. Already known. Did I already pick everything up? I grabbed both of the pieces and I grabbed the SMG, right? Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Awesome. I mean, we could probably drop the schematics and pick up the coal. Not a bad idea. All right, let's head on back. So I got enough rebar for a pretty damn long time. I got about 3 stacks or so. I think I got a little bit over 3 stacks. No, I think I got 3 stacks, so I had 16 before. It was pretty much perfect. I have a little bit more iron smelting up in the building, but not a big deal. I also put a storage bin down inside the castle just to kind of slap some stuff down that I just wasn't using at the time. So that's also another thing that I did. We'll see if we're actually going in the correct direction. Yeah, pretty much right here. And I'm just really looking forward to building the castle. I have some ideas for it. I want to do a lip around the outside. That way zombies don't get in. And then when the base of operations, this is going to be pretty much my base of operations. And when the base of operations is done, I kind of want to go ahead and move into the hub city. Because it's coming to be the same thing as multiplayer, where when we build out in these really open fields and stuff, there's really just not a lot to do. You're not really getting attacked by zombies a lot. You really don't need a too defensive of a base. You don't really need anything at all. You just build and you're pretty much safe. That's one thing that I really hope they fix with the Alpha 11 patch, but for right now, this is just kind of what we're forced to do, is just build and sometimes get distracted. I kind of don't want to be forced to go to the hub city for action, you know what I mean? I want to be able to be in these areas and get plenty of zombies and stuff. Maybe I'll just crank the spawns. Maybe that would help a little bit. I haven't done that yet. Really didn't think of it until now. I know we did that with our multiplayer series, but I really was just not thinking of it when I launched my single player session up. All right, so time to get started. I think we did have a nail gun. Yes, we do. We don't have any repair kits, do we? So we want to make sure our nail gun does not break. I did have some wood inside this chest, I thought. Yes, we got the wood logs. Let's just put those away. And we need to craft the wood logs down into planks. That way we have stuff to upgrade with. Did those things just get deleted? I don't know really how this game works sometimes. Okay, no, they didn't. Put those away. There we go. Swap out the full stack for the smaller stack. Go ahead and grab our nail gun. We have a stack of each right there. And let's just go to town. So we want to make this 4 tall because I think we decided last time that this was just a little too short. Just a little too short, you know. 4 tall looks good because it just looks good in general. And I like the way it looks. And also, I like the way we did the towers in our multiplayer series. So I think I'm going to do the towers in a similar way in this one as well. How it kind of uses the slopes that you can shoot down at zombies, even though it's not a lot of zombies. But, you know, maybe we'll get a horde one of these days. I mean, there's not a lot of heat in this area. There's a lot of heat in that building that I currently kind of work from. Oh god, I'm getting stuck in a bug. Okay. That was really weird. Okay. But there's really not a lot of heat over here, but I think it might just be like the chunk loader. like the heat in the biome maybe, but I really didn't get any hordes. I mean, I was away from base while everything was smelting too. I was kind of just back and forth. When I would just get a shit ton, I would smelt it, and then I'd run back and just go to that area and just have everything ready when I got back. It was just the quickest way of doing things. I have a little bit smelting right now, so I should be able to get some ramps out of that. If we do get to that today, I'm not sure if we will. But I think moving into the hub city after this castle is done is probably the next best option for us, because it's getting kind of lame here. I just want to have, like, a nice setup where I could come back to this if I absolutely needed to, like an organized area. Like very nice and organized with a ton of, like, the styles of chests that I like. The new storage chests that they have, the ones that actually, like, look like what's inside them, since they don't have signs yet, but they do plan on doing signs pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. I hope they do it for Alpha 11, that'd be great. And just kind of, like, get a really good storage area open, start crafting some bullets. I really don't think I've ever crafted bullets in a single-player series, ever. And I do get people that tell me, like, you need to start crafting bullets instead of finding bullets and that kind of stuff. I guess that's something I can get into once I feel safe. I just want to build, you know? I'm a building kind of guy. Like I always say, is like, if you've ever gone back to watch my my older series of 7 Days to Die, I used to just pride myself on mega builds, because back then it was very easy to get gear, it was very easy to make reinforced concrete. So what I did was I just made giant bases. Another thing back then too is just a weird fact. I used to get sick a lot back then too. I watched a couple of my, or I kind of watched, I kind of just flicked through the titles and stuff, whatever, of some of my older episodes, and a lot of them were just like, I'm sick again. And I was just like, wow, I got sick a lot. I really don't get sick very often nowadays. Maybe because I don't go to school. That might be it, actually. Since I don't go to school, maybe I'm not into contact with as many people as I used to be when I was doing those videos when I was in school. It wasn't my full-time job, so now that I think of it, that's probably why. Now I feel like an idiot. But yeah, this is pretty much done. We just need to increase the towers a little bit more. I'm going to have to start utilizing some ladders and getting up to the top more. What I really want to do is get those farms going. Mainly because if we get the farms going, then they will grow while we're building. So this is what I did wrong last time. I just need to stay in line with everything. And it'll do itself, you know? And boom. And then we line it up again with the next row, or the row next to the next row. And oh, and I turned right there because I'm stupid. Okay, we don't want to do that one. Okay. I'm trying to turn to the opposite direction to delete that one, but I think it's just okay. There we go. Awesome. And I don't know if I want to extend it out more, or maybe I'll just utilize the side of this wall too. Just kind of keep it out of the way, but also have it just grow around the edges, kind of. Not in the middle of everything, if that makes sense. There we go. And we'll do this. I don't know if that one's going to grow, but whatever. And I'm not sure why there's grass showing there. That really bugs me. Maybe it's something to do with the gravel that I placed down for the small doorway thing. That kind of bugs me, actually. I want to try and get rid of this one, if that makes sense. Maybe if I till the one next to it. There we go. Okay, did I just... What am I... How am I doing this? Okay. Okay, the auger's gonna have to go to town over here in a minute. That's just disgusting. Do I have the auger on me? Alright, auger time. Yeah? We good here? Get out of here, dirt. Stop acting so weird. And then I should be able to just place this back down, and it shouldn't look absolutely awful, right? Okay, it looks awful. This looks nice. I like this. But that just looks terrible. We're gonna have to dig it all up and just replace the ground. That's fine. We'll just not do near the front door. It doesn't work the same. And where did my hoe go? There it is. And then this one should be perfectly capable of getting things done. Unlike the front door, which just looks absolutely terrible. I think... Do we have potatoes on us? Or are potatoes inside our house? I think the potato seeds are inside our building. But I'm just going to start with corn. We'll just start with corn and we'll move our way over to potatoes later. Okay. No. No, corn. Why do you do this? Stop doing this, corn. Stop. Can I hoe this up? Is that a thing? I don't know why they ever switched to the whole diamond thing compared to the old square system. I feel like the diamond system is just causing a lot of issues when you're trying to have like the farming and stuff done. I don't know. They're never going to switch back now that they have the smoothed out terrain. I know it's part of their Kickstarter plan to have that smoothed out terrain. And now that they have it, I'm complaining about it, you know? I just think they could possibly do it better. I don't know how they could do it better, but I think they could still do it better. I'm not a developer or anything, so I really don't know, but... Here we go. That looks nice. I like that. I like how that works. Maybe if I could have, like, lights up there. Candles. Ooh, we should get some candles going. We need to melt up some fat. And craft some candles. We're doing this so we can make venison stew, by the way, in case you were wondering. It's just water, carrots, and potatoes cooked in a pot inside a fire. There we go. I might just make the entire ground cobblestone. I think that's what my plan was. That's why I did this. Besides the things that are tilled for farming. And I just plant these very few over here. And what in the fuck happened here? Okay. I don't know what happened here. But I'm definitely going to fix it. That is the weirdest thing. Did I break it on accident? I really don't know. Okay. Let's go with this. And let's fix that bad boy. Give it a nice little nail gunner-rooney. Give it a nice little concrete-a-rooney. There we go. And we missed a little corn thing right there. And we're good. Unless this corner can just, like, get one. No, doesn't seem to be very user-friendly over there. Alright, just get rid of this one. So, Farmer Royal at your service. Never have Royal farm anything, or this is what your base turns out to look like. So... yeah, there's that. Next step would be to increase the tower size and add a lip to the outer part of the building. Will the lip look awful, though? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe do a ramp lip. That way it kind of, like, flows with the outer part of the building. But then the corners are always an issue. I hate how there's no corner blocks that, corner ramps that they used to, or I think they have for for wood, but they don't have for rebar, unfortunately. I think I had dirt in here, right? Yeah. I'm gonna get some dirt and fix that up right there. I'm just gonna go to Auger Town on this side, and I'm just gonna fix this shit. I'm gonna start making the cobblestone floor as well. It's not too hard. We just need to get rocks and make some cobblestone. Well, thank you guys for stopping by today's episode. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to a little bit more single-player series up and coming. I'm gonna start doing like an every other day thing. Like I said, you guys can obviously give me your thoughts and ideas on that. Pretty soon coming up, having a YouTuber to my place to make some cool videos and do some stuff before PAX East. So I'm going to be pretty damn busy soon. So it's just going to be a lot easier for me to do single and multiplayer. Anybody that's a fan of the Long Dark as well, that will still continue while I'm in this busy state of mind. But yeah, I will see you guys in a couple of days, I guess, with single player. Adios.